Good afternoon. My name is Oliver Lalani, Executive Director of Roofings Group. As you're all aware, today is the press conference, and all the media houses have been invited to cover this press conference of our new product campaign, which will be going live from today onwards. So basically, my point is to share some insight with the media. I'm not here today, so that is why I have decided to make this video and to brief about our strategy and to highlight a bit more about where Roofings has positioned itself and where we would like to position ourselves through engaging in more aggressive advertisement and extensive media coverage. So I have made an interview sheet. I have the questions, and I will read them out, after which I will answer those same questions to this camera. So first and foremost, give us a general outline of the business and how it is progressing. As we all know, 2012 has been a challenging year economically for not only Uganda or the region, but for the entire globe. There has been economic turmoil, and definitely Uganda has been affected. However, we did manage through aggressive strategy. We did manage to retain our market share, which currently stands at 42% in Uganda, and we would like to continue to do so. And that is why we have engaged into our brand campaign, which has recently been concluded, and now we are rolling out with a product campaign to the nation at large and to the region to emphasize on the variety, the quality, and the affordability of products which Roofings Group provides into the market. The second question is, tell us about your current advertisement strategy. Roofings Group has had a lot of exposure recently. So on this note, Roofings has truly become a signature brand in the construction sector when it comes to the supply of steel and plastic products. We have recently concluded on our brand campaign. I'm sure that all media houses, have been seeing this campaign, and I'm sure and the population at large has been viewing our campaign on television, radio, and various other forms of print and outdoor branding as well. It's the first time that Roofings went onto the television, onto TV, that form of media, and that's where we launched the brand advert of Strength of a Nation. Roofings has taken initiative to change its corporate image through a new logo and a new slogan, which is mentioned here behind me: Roofings Group, Strength of a Nation. Certainly symbolizing, in line with the elephant as a symbol for the strength of the products which we provide into the market, and the work which Roofings has done to strengthen the nation of Uganda, where we have been operating now for more than 18 years. Recently we have invested, over the last 3 years, Roofings Group has invested close to $120 million in various innovative forms of steel manufacturing and plastic pipe manufacturing. And this aggressive investment strategy needs to be coupled with an aggressive marketing strategy. Question number 3, you launched your brand campaign in mid-2012. How has the market reacted to this campaign? The market has reacted in a very positive way. Definitely our campaign was more light and more emotional, you can say, because we wanted to bring out the new logo and the brand of Roofings, Roofings as a brand. The reaction from the market has been positive. We have had various compliments about our campaign, and Roofings has had additional exposure. And this we can feel through end users coming up and demanding the brand Roofings. As you're very well aware, Roofings is a quality brand, and we would like to couple that with quality advertisement. What is the plan going forward? So, the plan going forward is to launch our product campaign, which will be launched today. We're very proud to announce that we will be having this campaign in place for the next year. Roofings has more than 1,000 different products if you consider the sizes and the shapes as well. And we want to bring out to the public the variety of products which Roofings manufactures, trying to be a one-stop shop for all steel and plastic building requirements. How do we do that? Well, of course, it's not practical to launch 1,000 products at the same time. So we have decided to section this campaign into 3-month sections. In each 3 months, 2 main products or product groups will be launched. And first and foremost, we will start with the roofing sheets. As the name suggests, Roofings Limited, we do manufacture the highest quality roofing sheets in the East African market. Up to now, we have been importing the raw materials from Japan, and recently we have invested, as I was saying, in our new plant, Roofings Rolling Mills. We have invested in a cold rolling mill, galvanizing line, and color coating line. Here we will be producing close to 10,000 tons of color-coated and galvanized coils per month. And definitely we would like to capitalize on the sale of sheets as well through our Mabati plant here in Roofings Limited, where we do the corrugation and the forming of the roofing sheets. That is why we decided that this product will be very critical for the Roofings, for the success of Roofings Group, as this is a huge task to manufacture the same quality sheets as we did importing from Japan to manufacture those sheets here in Uganda. So we want to bring out to the market that our sheets are of international standard and that our product is the highest quality product in the region. At the moment we share about 70% of the market share in color-coated sheets and about 30% market share in the galvanized sheets. We would like to increase on the volume of sheets sold in the market, and that is why we start off with a very, I believe, a very colorful campaign regarding the variety, the quality and durability and the affordability as well of our various profiles and colors which we release into the market every day. The second product which will be advertised in the following few months is PVC pipes, HDP pipes, PPR pipes and fittings. We have recently, close to 1.5 years ago, commissioned Roofings polypipes. This factory is manufacturing plastic pipes of various different diameters and various different thicknesses as required for plumbing, drainage, water and sewage application. So this campaign will be brought out in the next few months, and the reason why is because we feel that the end users are not fully aware that Roofings is manufacturing these plastic pipes here in Uganda, and we would like to stress that definitely our quality is the best in the market. We are winning contracts for the largest developers of sewage systems in Uganda. However, we would like to not only focus on the large government bodies and contractors. We would also like to reach the end users in the rural areas for their farming, for their domestic usage, so that when the end user steps into a market, he asks for Roofings polypipes, PVC pipes. So we're bringing out this product very aggressively, and yeah, so that's on the polypipes. Then I would like to mention that there is a common misconception in the market that Roofings is manufacturer of only Mabati sheets. Definitely, once you look at the extensive variety of our products, we are the largest single producer of various steel items here in the region, which are very different to Mabati. All the way down from reinforcement up to the moment where you roof your building, roofing steel products can support your building to stand the test of time. All the way from the foundation up to the roofing of commercial and domestic buildings. Yeah, thank you very much. So I would like to announce that we're going to launch our CSR initiative, Forever Forestry, towards the middle of this year. And for that, I would like the media houses also to highlight the efforts which Roofings is making to help create a sustainable environment. Our project coordinator, Mr. Aaron Elton, will brief you on the current progress which is being made on our main CSR initiative. And definitely it is as an information to the media houses. And we would like the media to be aware of the launch which is coming up. And definitely we will invite all the various media houses which are here today to come and witness this launch.
Hi there, my name is Aaron Elton and I'm the lead coordinator of the Roofings Forever Forestry project. This is the lead CSR project which is set to open in the middle of 2013 this year, and I'd just like to tell you a little bit about the project. The project is a very dynamic project. It's primarily an education-based project, so we're providing free educational opportunities to young Ugandans within the Kampala region here on our property here in Lubowa, where we've been constructing an example sustainability farm. So when a student comes to this program, they're going to be learning all kinds of different sustainable design techniques and sustainable farm management technologies. So we're really targeting one of the most critical areas of concern in the country, and that is the farming sector. But the education that the student learns at this facility and through these programs has a very broad spectrum with regards to what they can apply themselves to. They can apply themselves at a home level, a community level, or a rural level out in the farming sector itself. So this system, you can see back here, we've got some vegetable gardens. We're just standing in the vegetable gardens. We're just about to start creating the actual school structure itself, which is a very simple structure. It'll all be solar technology. And we're really looking forward to inaugurating about 200 students a year. So graduating 200 Ugandan students a year in sustainable design sciences. So anybody out there in the Ugandan community who's looking for a career path and looking for a new job, something to do with the environment, something to do with sustainability of East Africa and of your nation, this is a really good starting point for such individuals, for such students. So we encourage you, take a look at our website, www.foreverforestry.com. You can go and you can register there. This is a membership-based organization. We want to create long-term, long-lasting relationships with you. So we want to gear you up with all the knowledge that you need to create your own business, to find very good clients, and then we want to work with you long-term to help you develop yourself and develop your career so that you can turn the knowledge that you learn here into a viable future for yourself and for the country as a whole. We're targeting a lot of really serious issues in the country. We're doing reforestation efforts. We're installing gardens for schools. We're going out into other communities and we're providing training workshops and training facilitations which are culturally relevant for those people and for those organizations. We've started working with the Church of Uganda out in the west, the South Ankole region. We've begun a program with them called the We Build Soils campaign, where we're starting to reforest the nation through these educational programs. Everything that we need to do as a culture and as a people and as a nation starts with education. We really need to get the skills and the knowledge, and this is what Roofings is doing with its primary CSR initiative. Thank you so much for your time, and take a look at the website, foreverforestry.com. Okay, so I'm just going to show you one of the example technologies that we teach here at the school. This is called a solar cooker, and this shows you the power of the sun. So I'm just going to give you a demonstration of how powerful the sun truly is. This is almost 3.5 meters of mirrors, and they're all localizing the sun into a central location here where I've just put the cardboard, and you can see immediately the cardboard starts to burn. Okay, there's about 3,000 watts of energy coming there. You can see the beautiful flame. Can you take a quick look at that? This is a solar cooker. There's no strings attached. This is taking sunlight directly from the sun and it's reflecting it into a focal point. You've got free cooking, okay? This is just one of the technologies that we're teaching students here at the Forever Forestry Center of Sustainability for Roofings Group. All right, here we have what's called a silt trap. This is the very top part of the roofing site, of the Forever Forestry site. And here you can see in the background here is a culvert. This is a Roofings PVC poly pipe that we've used to direct road runoff from Luboa Hill, which is behind me here, into our water system. And this is the top part of our water system. It's called a silt trap. And this is all the stuff that's coming through that pipe. This is what's called runoff. This is what's killing the country. And this right here, what we're standing on, what you can see here in the background, is approximately about 6 to 7 tons of material that have collected since October 7th, right? So that's almost 4 months. In 4 months, we've collected 7 tons from a very small sliver of catchment area. This is yet again another one of the systems that you're going to learn as a student of the Forever Forestry Club. Through our programs, you're going to learn how to stop soil erosion. You're going to learn how to turn water problems into water solutions. These systems that we're teaching our students are absolutely critical with regards to the future of this country and retaining the soil and retaining the water, okay? So that's another system our students are going to learn when they enter into the Forever Forestry program with Roofings Group. Okay, so here we are, we're standing in the vegetable garden section of our site, and we interplant with trees, all different kinds of trees in our gardens. These gardens are not monoculture, they're polycultural. We teach you how to design and develop gardens that are self-sufficient and self-feeding, so that you have a reduction in pests and an increase in your yields. So here behind me, you can see this system. If you just pan over a bit, this way, this system extends all the way down there. As a student of the Forever Forestry Club, you're going to be eating from these gardens, but you're also going to be working in them. By the time you're finished your 2-week program, you are going to be very confident on how to grow high-yielding vegetable gardens, sorry. And you're going to know how to utilize different types of species to help grow those gardens, also to help protect them, to create pesticides. For example, here we have a legume. This legume here is being used not for food for humans, but food for the food. So we're actually feeding and building the soils. Here we have moringa. This is an excellent additive to any meal, and it's also helping fix nitrogen in the soil, and it's also a source of structural integrity for other plants like tomatoes and beans to climb up. So we're really going to take you through a journey into the plant kingdoms, how to garden like the forest does, and you're going to have a very high yielding system. This is a new system that we've just installed here. You can see there's a lot of eggplants, there's a lot of chilies, there's tobacco, there's moringa, there's tomatoes, there's avocado trees mixed in. In 5 years, you're going to see a huge system here above me, a big towering system of forests, and you can kind of see it happening in the background there. So if you love nature, if you want to do something with your property that's truly long-term, build soil over time, increases the fertility of your land, this is where you're going to do it. The Roofings Forever Forestry Club from Roofings Group. Thank you for your time. There's so much more I could be talking about, but we'll just leave it at that for today. I just wanted to show you a few of the systems. There's many other systems that we're going to cover in the class and throughout the time that we're going to be installing on this site and giving you a real hands-on experience to understand these systems and then to take them forward and turn them into viable businesses in your community.
So that was a brief about our product campaign. Definitely Mr. Stuart Mwesigwa and Mr. Martin Cheyune will take you through any other questions which the media may have relating to our product campaign. Additionally, I would urge the media to take a round, look at the facility which you are in today. Roofings Rolling Mills is a very modern plant and consisting of 3 factories. One is the wire galvanizing, secondly the hot rolling mill, and lastly the cold rolling mill. This will be the largest steel manufacturing entity in the whole of East and Central Africa. Us, as the shareholders of Roofings, are very proud of the achievement here, and we would like to thank the government And we'd like to thank the people of Uganda for trusting in the Roofings brand to allow us to grow with the economy and to be able to engage in backward integration, where we will not be dependent on expensive imports. We will be adding the value here in the Ugandan economy and saving on import substitution. And moreover, we will be exporting close to 40% of our output into the region, which would equate to roughly $80 million of exports, which Roofings would capitalize every year. And this helps the development of the country, and definitely the government, as well as the people, as well as the staff, management, and shareholders of Roofings should be very proud of what is being achieved here in Roofings Rolling Mills. It's an example industry in the newly commissioned Kampala Industrial Business Park. We are the pioneers in the park. We went in without any roads, without any electricity connection, without water connection. But it is proven now, when you look around you, that with support from government and with a vision to succeed, there is unlimited potential to develop this economy and unlimited potential to develop the manufacturing sector in the region. Uganda has historically been dependent on Kenya for importation of value-added steel products. However, now I'm proud to announce that Uganda is able to produce higher quality steel than they are able to do so in Kenya. And we are exporting steel from Uganda into the Kenyan market, which, after paying the transport cost of $120 per ton, which equates to close to 15% of the product cost, after paying the transport cost, we are re-exporting as our galvanized wire to the East African community as well as Kenya. So this shows that yes, Kenya has advantages over Uganda, but with a vision, we are able to compete with the largest manufacturers in Kenya and in the rest of the continent. Thank you very much.